Okay, so the next one that we are going to be doing is this guy up here, this single half hitch knot. You can see it goes along like this. So it's kind of like the spiral, but it only has like this patterning on one side. The other side is going to be just like completely smooth and just like a wraparound part of it. And you can see that I used 2 pieces of the lark knots in order to achieve this look, but I'm going to show you instead how to do it with just one because I feel like that's a little bit more practical. We are going to need to undo our lark head knot so that we have about half of the amount of yarn or whatever you are using on one side that we do on the other. So I'm going to pull tight and then show you what that looks like. So looks normal from the front, but then as you go down, only about half as much of that length is going to actually be needed. When you go to actually make this knot is a very common knot for people to know how to make and might not just know the name for it. So I'm going to take the smaller side, and that's going to be my side that I wrap the piece around or tie the knot around. I'm going to start off by going over that piece with a loop and then through that loop. And it's just as simple as that, using the longer thread to pull tight. So over that piece and then through. And I just keep doing that, just making sure that I go over each time. And just like that last one, as I continue to go over, it's starting to turn, and you can see how those knots are alternating down. So it's going to look a little bit different each time I do it for the actual angle that I'm going to be going over this. So now at this point, the thread is on the complete other side. So it's going to actually look like I'm going under, but in terms of the front of this knot, it's actually still over and then through again. Still making sure I'm going over and then through. And then still going over and then through. I'm going to try this 5 or 6 times to show you the full rotation. Okay, so let's stop here and talk about what we're doing. So again, you can see how this is rotating all the way around just one side by just going over and through in that same direction. So again, this is the half hitch knot, just using one piece. And you will notice as you do this, so because you left one shorter than the other, the longer one is the one that you'll be using up first. So you can honestly make it even shorter than half the width. It really just depends on how long you want to continue doing this half hitch knot. There you go.